It is another rainy, dreary day here in Houston, but today we are doing something fun. Barbecue.
Boom. Barbecue in the rain.
Yep, it's still gonna taste delicious. So we are going to Killens Barbecue in Pearland, which is actually where we're staying. So this is only like 15 minutes from the RV park, which was coincidental and awesome. And it is another one of the top 50 barbecue places in Texas.
By the way, I Googled how much rain Houston gets on average, and the wettest month is June and the driest month is February. The driest month on average is February.
It's been a really wet year.
I remind you, we are in February right now.
You'll see this in March, but
it's been raining almost every day, and if you look at the forecast for the next 7 days, there's rain every day.
That's everywhere though?
This is not normal. This is very weird.
Yes, and everyone else in the country is experiencing that or really cold too, so it's not just us, but we just make the most of it and go eat some barbecue.
If it's gonna rain, you might as well have delicious food.
Yeah. Okay, let's go. There's a little line on a Tuesday morning in the rain, but not much of one.
Not too bad.
Sometimes the line is crazy on weekends, so if you want to come early. And they run out of meat.
Two sausage we get sides down there.
Well, that went well. They had this coffee barbecue sauce. I've never had coffee, and it's locally from a local coffee shop here. Fantastic. It's where they grill and smoke all of their stuff. I told him what I thought. You haven't said your piece yet.
So good. That was the first place we've had burnt ends of the 3 we've done in Texas, and I love burnt ends. We had both Wagyu beef burnt ends and pork belly burnt ends. Oh my god. Pork ribs were also delicious. I think I liked the ones we got in Lockhart better, but still really, really good. And Steve loved their barbecue sauces. Oh, and the cream corn. Gotta get the cream corn. So good.
Cream corn was awfully good.
Yeah.
Awfully good.
We saw that online. So we normally don't get much sides or anything. Like we didn't get dessert here even though they're known for it. We had to get the cream corn. So, definitely worth a stop. It was so good.
Next stop is going to be the SpaceCenter. In 3, 2, 1.
We're here. Courtney has always wanted to do this.
Once a space nerd, always a space nerd.
She went to space camp as a child, I hope you know.
I wanted to be an astronaut. That's why I became an aerospace engineer.
This place is not cheap. $5 to park, $30 a piece for adults, $24 for kids, 14 and under?
25. About the same.
25?
Yeah.
And then $28 for seniors. So, there you go. Shall we?
First stop is actually about weather, which is all Steve's thing, as you may remember from our trip to the Weather Museum in
Boulder.
I'll put a link.
Yeah, I have a thing for weather. What can I say? Hey, look, a mesocyclone. I shall not comment on this scene. I will just let your minds wander about what's going on.
You didn't dance hard enough to form a tornado.
I won't lie, I've kind of wanted to be a storm chaser when I was younger. And I would still do it. If I had the opportunity. As you know, we have 500 watts of solar on top of the Airstream. Look at all these solar panels on the space station. I think they have more. What do you think? Think they have more? Think they have more than we do? We have decided to take a 90-minute tour around the facility where you see 3 different things, like mission control and the training center. Yes. And there's one other thing that I don't remember.
Saturn 5 rocket.
Something like that, yes.
You see those long arms and all those blue panels? Those are what produce the electricity. We don't need those, so we don't have them. But this has all 16 of the modules that the astronauts live and work in, where things are stored, and have all the equipment that helps run the station. Now this is the largest, most powerful rocket to ever fly. The first stage fell 42 miles back down, crashed into the ocean, broke up into thousands of pieces, and sank to the bottom. Well, the second stage fires, but since it had now lost the smaller engines, were more than enough to keep it flying. The combined thrust in these 5 engines was 1.1 million pounds, which is actually less power than just one of those first stages. All they really needed to do with it at this point was to get up. That's where the lunar lander was stored with its legs all folded up during launch.
Stage 1. Stage 2, Stage 3.
Tram tour was pretty fun.
It was.
Got to see some interesting things. I love the astronaut training personally. Ooh, that was an interesting noise. But now we're gonna head to Independence Plaza where we can see the space shuttle and the 747.
On which it flew.
Yes. Up we go. Yeah, pretty cool. I think this is actually one of the planes, but the shuttle is a high fidelity replica. These planes are a lot bigger when they strip everything out of them.
Imagine that.
So they stripped everything out of here and then just counterweighted it so that it could carry the shuttle. Slow somersaults. So that's it for the Houston Space Center.
That's right. Just a couple tips. One, do the tour.
The tram tour.
The tram tour, because you see other things, and I think that that helps add to the value of coming here. Yes,
because this is an expensive tour or a place to go for us, especially we don't go places this expensive. It's worth it if you're a big space nerd, if you like a lot of space stuff, and especially if you do the tram tour, because you do get to get onto the Space Center and see a bunch more than what you see here.
That's right.
But yeah,
it was lots
fun
to see, lots of fun. A little tacky, they charge you for parking after $30 a person, and when you go on the tour they take your picture and they want you to buy that afterwards. So
little things like that bug us, but
I don't think that's all that cool. But
still a cool experience.
There is a lot to see, and yeah, I think we are glad we did it. So, all right, another Beautiful day in Texas. So it's raining again. See, Penny likes it as much as I do.
That's okay, we're back in the Airstream after our day of adventuring. And we're just gonna chill for the evening, hunker down. We had some major thunderstorms last night. We'll see what we get tonight. But
we were rocking last night.
Yeah.
And the power went out here in the facility, so it was strong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tomorrow we actually have our meetup in Houston, so we'll take you along for that.
That's right. Other than that, I guess that's it.
That's it for now.
Any parting words? Any closing thoughts? Any ponderings? Any mutterations? Mutterations, is that a word? Any
I think we're good. I'm just gonna say goodnight. Bye guys.
See ya. I guess we're done. I guess we're done. Is Patty done? You always have to look away, don't you, Patty? Oh, you're gonna move.